Hey everyone, welcome back to Absolutely. My name is Benny, that is Hassan, and that is Sal, and we are from Comic Story and Comic Pop in the Hassan Kader channel. And today we're going to be talking about my favorite Madam Web theory.
Oh, yes.
You're going to hate it. You're going to hate it, Sal. You're going to hate it so much. But today's episode is brought to you by Shortbox. Use your phone, download the app Shortbox, and use it to add CGC-graded comic books to your collection. It is an app that helps you find people who are selling their CGC comics, and you can add them to your collection. Click the link down below to enter a contest going on at Comic Storian right now where you can win a $100 gift card to the app. Otherwise, check out Shortboxed and make sure you go ahead and add books to your collection. All right. Madam Web got announced.
Yep.
Looks to me
like a CW movie.
Like Riverdale. It looks like Riverdale.
Looks like Riverdale. Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I was already declaring this because I did a watch-a-thon on a bunch of trailers on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Comic Story and Gaming, before we played Spider-Man 2. And we watched this again. They show all the Spider Women. None of them are in the movie. That is a one clip of a future scene of her going, I have to protect these kids because they become these people. That's what I foresee happening. I don't see.
Okay.
None of them are actually in the movie in those
That's
costumes.
the theory?
No, there's an actual theory. I'm just throwing my theory about the costumes.
Yeah. I think they're going to be in it, but you'll see them for a collective 5 minutes of every single one of them in the costume on screen.
I think it's a flash forward, though. I don't think it's actually in the movie itself.
Oh, God.
I think it's in the movie. I think you wouldn't pay for Sydney Sweeney to be in there if you're not going to put her in that black spider suit the entire time. I think if Sony is going to market this movie, the only way they're going to do it is by paying Sydney Sweeney the fattest bag possible so that she can walk the red carpet also in the Spider-Man suit and get as many pictures of her taken as possible. That's the entire marketing of this terrible film.
Except they don't show them in anything, but we see the villain in his costume so much.
It's true.
We see a passing clip of the. If
Sony's
marketing was going to be
right?
Spider Women, that would be all over the marketing. Look, here's the Spider Women.
Yeah, they're calling it Madam Web. They could have called it Spider Woman or Spider Women.
Yeah,
but maybe they were worried that people would react negatively. I don't know. I mean,
they're not a studio who's known for worrying.
That's true. I mean,
but here's the actual theory. Okay, I'll throw the theory out there. So right now in the Sony Spider-Man universe of movies, and I took this theory off of Screen Rant, so it's always going to be juicy. We currently have Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Morbius, Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter, and Venom 3.
Yeah.
The theory is, and I like this theory, is that this is going to set up Sony versus Spider-Man.
What?
That the villain is currently trying to kill Spider-Man before he can be born.
Yes.
Wasn't that the plot of the movie?
What I'm saying is this is going to line up exactly. No, this is going to line up the entire Spider-Man in this universe. Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, whoever it is. This is setting it all up.
Dude, that's so stupid.
So you think? Now here's my question: are the girls gonna jump into the MCU and try to save Tom Holland, or are they saying?
For the record, I remember hearing rumors that was the plot of the movie, but they were still never going to specify Spider-Man.
Right? Yeah.
Because didn't the early versions of this, wasn't it like it's Terminator with spider people?
That's what I heard. It was Terminator with spider people. But we have Ben Parker and Mary Parker, they're cast. So it's we know it's a Peter Parker they are saving. I'm sure that it wouldn't just be this is one of the Peter Parkers we got to save because it's nice. This is going to be prime Peter Parker. This will be the Peter Parker.
Now, this movie's going to declare who the real Spider-Man is. Do you think Sony's going to recast their Sony? We've been throwing around Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland. What if they just cast a new Spider-Man for the Sony?
Oh my God! I mean, that is so Sony because it's the worst idea because it delivers more watts per second. I genuinely feel there's a discussion where they're we don't know which the fun of the movie will be trying to guess which Spider-Man it is. You know what I mean? And it could be Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. We don't know.
Part of this theory comes out of the fact that in early stuff for Morbius, they were showing off that it was going to be which Spider-Man was the image they were using? They had
Oh
a
yeah,
very-
they used the Sony. They used Tobey Maguire's picture in that.
They
like,
used Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man PS4.
that was
Yes.
it. Yeah. Part of the theory
Yeah.
is that was removed from later trailers and stuff like that, so that they could go in a different direction with the Spider-Man angle of their universe.
What angle was that to begin with?
What do you think, Hudson? What do you think?
Dude, my brain is cooked thinking about how stupid Sony is. Sony is, I mean, they have so much IP. They have so much fantastic IP and money, and they're like, what if we make the worst shit ever?
I've
Of
been
all
wondering that
time.
since the beginning. If this turns out these movies are all just setting up Spider-Man, the new Sony Spider-Man, and they have not even once told us this,
Yeah.
what a terrible idea.
Well, it's just easier to throw away than ever before, because like at least any fun that people are having is trying to speculate on which Spider-Man is in this universe or what they're going to do with it. If they go, ladies and gentlemen, the big reveal is that we have cast a new white Peter Parker Spider-Man for this universe. And he's going to be in direct conflict and contrast to Tom Holland Spider-Man over there. And we are never going to do a Spider-Man 4 for Tobey Maguire or Amazing Spider-Man 3 for Andrew Garfield.
What
That would be
if this sets
insane.
up Miles Morales as this universe's Spider-Man?
I mean,
No.
whatever.
No
This
Peter.
is- At
No,
that point,
no.
it wouldn't make
No.
any sense.
Holy crap, no. Can we just not? Can we not do that? Can we just leave Miles in a silly little Spider-Man movie
The
where all the
best part
Spider-Men hang
is-
out?
The best part is you're not saying that would never happen because we all know Sony's considered
Yes, of
it.
course. They're so stupid.
Yeah.
Avi Arad is one of the dumbest old men to exist, and he is executive there. He's
Yeah,
an
I can't
executive
wait for
that-
his Legend of Zelda movie. It's going to be awesome.
Oh my god. Everything he touches turns to crap, dude.
Yep.
There's just no guidance there. And it's crazy because it's like marketing makes the movie now, right? Your marketing
Yeah.
is they used to have creative meetings and direction meetings. Now they have marketing meetings, and then that defines what creative and direction. That's every movie. That's every movie in Hollywood now. It's a sad, unfortunate consequence of the world we live in. That said, do you know what's more marketable than a Venom without a spider symbol?
Right.
A Venom with one. You know what's more marketable than a movie about Dakota Johnson? Guys, Dakota Johnson's funny in that one Ellen interview.
Yeah.
And if you're horny enough, 50 Shades of Grey is your cup of tea. But god damn it, the line delivery on guys, this is like the weirdest thing it's
Oh
like
my
the
God.
least weird thing to happen today.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck.
horrible.
That's stupid. This is a dumb thing what we're doing. Sydney Sweeney looks fantastic. We can all be horny for Sydney Sweeney. I read the comments in the video. They're like, "Oh, Huss is gonna shame me for going." No, go see Sydney Sweeney. But also, Sydney Sweeney is in 5 different projects from 2 years ago where she
Go
was
see
naked.
those.
5. Euphoria. The one where she's watching a man in a window. It's creepy. It's a weird movie. Go see any of those. Go
we
do
broke
anything
Hudson.
else with your time. You've broken me, man. You've
No,
broken
you know what?
me.
Sony broke
God.
Hudson.
Sony broke me. Okay?
No.
Into the Spider-Verse was so good. And then Across the Spider-Verse, they're like, what if all the Spider-Men hang out and have therapy with other versions of Spider-Man in a place where they're all besties? That's a bad idea, Sony! Oh, God.
Yeah. No,
How
it's
do
just-
you do this?
it
Oh,
just-
we have one of the most incredible soundtracks ever in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What if in Across the Spider-Verse, we have them, every single songwriter says Spider-Man or spiders in the song
Yes,
over and over.
Absolutely.
Spider-Man, creepy crawly Spider-Man. The one song opens, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. That is a song. It opens like that. Sorry.
Yeah.
God damn it.
No, I
need a
know.
second.
I know. It's
Get it.
horrible.
Taking my microphone away.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, based upon what we do know, and based upon the scenes of like a Mary Parker, who we're assuming is Mary Parker, is pregnant,
Yeah.
the assumption is that this movie is going to reveal Spider-Man of this universe.
Right.
Which, think about this for a moment, okay?
Yeah.
This is going to get so much worse for Hassan. Think about this for a moment. If we are going to state that Venom, Morbius, Craven, and Madam Web all happened before the birth of Peter Parker,
Mm-hmm.
how messed up is that going to make everything moving forward?
Yeah. Right. Well, for them, remember, this is like a flashback movie. Like, this is set in the past. So,
How far back?
I think
Are
only
we 10 years before
2009.
Venom? Or did Venom happen like a year after this?
I don't know. I don't know.
What
I
stories
couldn't
do they
care
want to
less.
tell?
The thing is, I could probably like ascribe like a ton of time to be like, okay, well, based on like this still and this image and this pic, but like at one point, Morbius runs past a literal poster made from a screenshot from their video game of the wrong Spider-Man with spray paint that says murderer, referring to a different Spider-Man in a different universe with a different costume. Like they don't know or care what they're doing. They shot 2 different scenes in which a vulture from a different universe says essentially the same thing for no reason. Like they don't like it's not worth the effort to like try and like pin all
I don't
of
think
the
Sony
yarn
knows
together.
what they want to do.
They
I think
straight
they're
up don't.
I think
Why?
I think they're spaghettiing together. They're just throwing projects out, and they're like, okay. So we're gonna announce Peter Parker in this movie.
Yeah.
And then we'll say Venom takes place 10 years later so that they would be around the same age. We'll
Right.
reveal Peter Parker in the Spider-Man costume in Venom 3, but we won't
Mhm.
show his face, so you can all
No.
guess who it is. And then we won't even have him talk, so we'll just have a guy
Then
in a
he's a
suit.
bad Spider-Man. Oh, he never shuts up. He never shuts up. That's
Wait,
his whole
I'm
thing.
doing it Sony style. Hold on.
Yeah.
So we'll have Spider-Man show up in costume, but not say a word in Venom 3.
Right.
We'll have him revealed to be being born in this universe in Madame Web. In Craven, we'll end it with a cameo of him learning that there's a Spider-Man in New York and he needs to hunt him down.
Yes.
And he's reaching out to a well-known villain known as the Vulture and Morbius because he wants to put together a team.
Right,
And
because they
then-
still need to make that Sinister Six movie happen. I promise you, they still think that's a thing people want to see, and that they think people want, like, they really are like, no, the Sinister Six is a movie that's going to happen, and it's got Morbius, the Vulture, and Kraven the Hunter, and Venom in it. Like, it's like,
Guys,
what are you
if
doing?
they wanted to do one
And
of
then what we're
Spider-Man,
gonna
why
do-
not do Gwen?
And then what
Why?
we're going to do, Spider-Man 4 is going to be Tom Holland, and we're going to pluck him because they got a multiverse thing going on.
Gotta
We're gonna
leave.
pluck him.
Gotta leave that universe.
And he's gonna fight Venom and everyone. But at the end of it, because we have a deal with Disney, we're gonna pluck him and put him back, but not before he reveals who Peter Parker is in that universe and gives this new actor his blessing. Boom! I have made Spider-Man in the Sony universe.
Or
be excited, Hassan. Be excited.
Literally,
I'd
all you
rather
gotta
watch
do.
grass die.
Yeah. It's the easiest solution. The genuine easiest solution is just saying it takes place in the Amazing Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
Like just it's because Andrew Garfield's like 39. You know what I mean? Like, which in Hollywood terms means he's 800 years old. And so in this case, like he could be, picture this, right?
We're making it worse for
Yeah.
Hassan.
I just let me throw this at you, okay? Because like these movies are already made and they're already happening, right? So like with Kraven, you shoot an extra scene against a green screen. Andrew Garfield comes back from No Way Home, and so he's the Spider-Man in this universe. Venom 3 is Venom is doing his lethal protector thing, and he's like a psycho. He's killing people, he's crushing their skulls, he's eating their brains, but like they're criminals, but it's still kind of like messed up. Andrew Garfield swings in, revealing this is the same universe. They fight. That's the whole movie. The whole movie is just they fight, but it's told from Venom's perspective because it's a Venom movie. So Venom's like, this guy, like doesn't he get it? And then inevitably either Venom kills him or Venom teams up with the Sinister Six in the inevitable Sinister Six movie in which Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man dies and they set up the live action Miles. Like it is, and it all takes place just in their universe that they can do whatever they want with.
Right.
Right?
And
Like,
yours is cleaner and would make the most
cleaner
sense.
and makes the most sense, which is why they'll never do it.
I was gonna say, but since yours is a clean cut way to do it, it'll never happen. My spaghetti monster will.
That's more likely because it sucks the most. Like because it's the most like, why would you do that? And you don't. It like has this air of I don't really know what's happening. You know what I mean? Like distracted executive vibes. Where it's like, yeah, no, I'll be right back. Hang on a second. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And but you talked about that other thing, right? That was 2 minutes. That was 20 minutes ago. That was a different conversation. Oh, well, just make it happen. Then just leave. And they're like, what does that mean? Make what happen? Make which part happen? And he's like, I don't know. All I know is someone's getting fired or they don't. Like it's horrible. Whatever they do is horrible. I mean, like no one asked for a Kraven movie. Nobody asked for a freaking Morbius movie. Nobody asked for Venom 3.
Nobody asked for Venom 1.
And they only asked for Venom because Sony kept promising it. Like because they kept pushing it. They're like, Venom is happening. It's happening. And so all the Venom fans were like, good, okay, give it to me. And then they did, and they went, and they made I think it made $1 billion. I don't recall.
Yeah, it did very, very well. You know what? I actually want to side with you on this, Hassan. The marketing team and the being idiots.
Yeah.
I get that there's no Spider-Man in this universe. Why did they not come up with any lame reason to put a spider on Venom's chest?
Well, they already have one right now, and it's that he saw one on Tom Holland's Spider-Man when he was in the MCU. That's it. He saw that guy with a spider on it, and he's like, I want to be like that guy. Now I have a spider. Like, that's as easy as it gets.
Yeah.
It sucks on toast. But
Everything Sony's doing sucks. Okay, Hassan.
yeah.
Do you like any of our ideas on how to fix this?
No.
I mean, the other solution is just, folks, just don't go see these movies and let it.
Yeah. That's it. That's the thing that I was never more disappointed in people than when they went to go see Venom.
Yeah.
And it's fine. Venom is a fine enough movie, but the issue is it supported a movie that led Sony to think that they're viable on their own. What they need to know is that they're not, and they don't deserve the IP they have. They got lucky, and they should just sit there and let Marvel. If Marvel was given carte blanche to do whatever they wanted with the Spider-Man IP, we wouldn't have the kind of complaints we have about Tom Holland now.
No.
Right, the main complaints about him.
MCU complaints right now because they'd be banging out Spider-Man.
They'd be
movies
just making
and shit.
Spider-Man movies.
Spider-Man would be the leader of the freaking Avengers, whatever, and take that with a grain of salt. But he'd lead a lot of these bigger movies, which he can't do because they don't own him, so they don't let him lead. They have him be a side character in these big blockbusters, despite him being much better when directed by guys like the Russo brothers. I think he's fundamentally his best self during that movie, and then John Watts seemed to get his shit together by the end of No Way Home. But like, there's so much ground that isn't being covered in Tom Holland's movies. They weren't allowed to have Uncle Ben. They were not allowed to have Uncle Ben. And then by the end, they're like, it was a creative decision that we were bold to do. No,
you
Avi Arad
liars.
said, no, they hate the origin. That's why the franchise is bad.
Yeah.
Avi, die. Shut up, dude. Shut up, old man. I'm tired of you.
But let us know in the comments down below. Do you like my idea for where they're going to go or Sal's? I like Sal's more, but I feel like mine's going to happen.
I think yours is more likely. I mean, all we know is the one that is the least likely to happen is that people don't go see this movie because people are going to go see this movie. And
well,
it's going to make $700 million. It's
I
want to
I want to see Madam Web. I want to see how much of a train wreck this is going.
I'm good.
This is one of those I want to see the train wreck movies. This is not I'm excited for Madam Web.
No.
This is I want to go into it and come out and be like, what were they thinking?
Yeah. I know it's going to be bad. Like I know it's going to be bad. I'm good. I'm good on this. I don't need to see a movie I know is going to suck. Especially cuz like they're not entertainingly bad. Like we're not talking about watching like the Room here. You know, we're watching this is just ineptitude and greed at once, you know? Like it's cuz like no, this is not fun. Fun is when you watch someone who's like, I'm so creative. Look at what I've made. That failure is delightful. It's delicious. So thick and rich you could pour it over pancakes. This kind of desperate cash grab, it's just got thirsty, like thirsty executive written all over it. Like it's terrible.
I mean, look who they cast for Morbius and Craven.
I know, it's
just cheap actors.
Whatever name, it's just got to be a name. Whatever name, I don't care. Yeah.
But all right, let us know what you think down below in the comments. My name is Benny. That is Sal. That is Hassan, comic story and comic pop, and Hassan Kader. And don't forget, if you want to support us, go check out the app Shortboxed and download it for yourself so you can add books to your collection. Thank you, and we'll see you next time right here at Absolutely Marvel NDC.